Pandu, his real father, chose Indra as his godly father to make him gifted with divine power, but still retain his humanity. To be acknowledged as a son of Indra, Arjun had to go through asceticism and penance, during which he was involved in a fight with the Kirat over who had been the first to hit a wild boar with an arrow. The Kirat then reveals his divine identity as Lord Shiv and consecrates Arjun as king by returning his weapons and giving him the absolute weapon so that he can re-establish the Dharma. On the northern door lintel is shown the duel of Vali and Sugriv from Ramayana. The central shrine is decorated at the four corners with high-relief sculptures of youthful devotees called tapasvis and yogis. They are kindly smiling and holding a lance in one hand and a lotus bud in the other. Both are the attributes of Lord Shiv. The entry door of the central shrine is again adorned with Devraj Indra on Airavat, protecting the eastern quarter. It is in this central shrine that the sacred Shivling called Sri Tribhuvan Maheshwar, the great Lord of three worlds, was placed. Today it is not there, but in 967 AD, this sacred Shivling was consecrated by Yagyavra and his younger brother Vishnu Kumar, observing all prescribed procedures and rules as laid down in the sacred scriptures with due devotion. The two learned brothers dedicated their all property and lives to the devotion of Lord Shiv in this temple. The sacred Shivling is a symbol of absolute and formless aspect of Lord Shiv. It represents the universal consciousness. The inscriptions show that the worshippers of Lord Shiv in ancient Cambodia were generally conscious of this fact about the sacred Shivling. In 969 AD, Shak 891, after 1 year of its foundation, the king Jaivarman offered his prayers to Sri Tribhuvan Maheshwar.
Hail to the god Shiv, who is the lord of all the three worlds. His benevolence is showered on all the living beings. His blessings in this temple will protect all the living beings till eternity.
चेदं पश्यन्ति ययोर्ध्यानदृशो निशम् अग्नुष्णतावत् भूयास्तां शिवशक्ति शिवाय वः आचैतन्यादुपादान कालव्यक्त स्वकर्मणा जन्मना जगतां कर्ता नुमितो यश्चिदाचितः।
The southern shrine on the left of the central shrine is dedicated to Lord Shiv. On the walls of the shrine have beautiful females sculpted in place of young tapasvis of central shrine. These beautiful female sculptures symbolize the sublime beauty of the temple. They are incarnately decorated. The door pediment of this shrine has the image of Lord Shiv and Goddess Parvati sitting on Nandi. The inscription on its door frame says that the sacred Shivling of Ishwar was consecrated here with devotion by Jahanvi, the sister of Yagyavra.
Tasya yajnavarahasya Jahnavíti yaviyasi Svasa sansthapayamasya Bhaktya lingamiheshwaram.
This sacred Shivling can be seen at the time of the discovery of Bantiya Sarai in the year 1914. Today, it is not there.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
In front of the southern shrine is situated the Southern Library. The library was used to keep the manuscripts of sacred scriptures. The Khmers maintained almost similar method of worship as traditionally done in India. Sacred scriptures including Ved and Puran were recited in the temple without a break. According to the inscription, Vishnu Kumar learnt the Shaivite texts from his brother Yagyavra. He also made copies of the sacred Shaivite texts like Shiv Samhita and Shiv Puran. On the western door pediment of Southern Library is depicted the story from Sri Shiv Puran. The Lord Shiv is here shown as Mahayogi, the great ascetic. The auspicious syllable Om is inscribed under the Shignon. When Kamdev, the god of love, tried to distract Lord Shiv, a Mahayogi, a great ascetic, from his meditation, the Lord Shiv, with one ray from his third eye, reduced Kamdev to ashes. No worldly temptation could divert the great ascetic from his everlasting meditation. Seeing the condition of Kamdev, Rati, his wife, fell in distress and prayed to Lord Shiv for Kamdev's life. The Lord Shiv then granted a boon. Since then, the god of love, Kamdev, arose in an invisible form and started wandering the earth. In the lower part of the pediment are shown ascetics, people, and other living beings. At the base are shown the bull Nandi and a deer. On the eastern door pediment of Southern Library, Ravan, the demon king of Lanka, is shown lifting Mount Kailash, the abode of Lord Shiv. The Lord Shiv is shown sitting on Kailash mountain with his consort, Goddess Uma. Ravan lifted the Kailash mountain when he was denied access by a monkey guardian. In his anger, Ravan lifted the Kailash and started shaking it to attract the attention of Lord Shiv. The goddess Parvati and living beings of all the planes, worlds got fearful and full of anxiety. On finding Ravan's act, the Lord Shiv, simply by his toe, pushed the mountain, causing it to collapse on Ravan. Realizing the absolute power of Lord Shiv, Ravan then performed penance in devotion of Lord Shiv for over 1000 years. In the end of his penance, he composed the pious Shiv Tandav Stotra, the prayer of Lord Shiv.
जटाकटाह सम्भ्रम भ्रमन्निलिम्ब निर्झरि विलोल विज्जिवल्लरि विराजमान मूर्धनि धधक 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 ज्वलल्ललाट पट्ट पावके किशोर चन्द्रशेखरे रति प्रतीक्षणं मम जटाटवी गला जल प्रवाह पावित स्थले कलेवलं व्यलम्बितां भुजंग तुंग मालिका डमड्डमड्डमड्डमन्निनाद वड्डमर्वयं चकार चण्ड ताण्डवं तनोतु नः शिवा शिवम्
The northern shrine is dedicated to Lord Vishnu. On the niches of its wall, beautiful females are carved. On the southern lintel, Lord Vishnu on his mount Garud is depicted. On the northern lintel, Sri Krishna, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, is shown killing Kans. On the western pediment, Sri Krishna is shown killing another demon. The top pediment of the shrine has the same image of Lord Vishnu in the incarnation of Narsingh, killing the tyrant king Hiranyakashipu. According to the inscription found on its door frame, an image of Lord Vishnu was established by Prithvindra Pandit, who was a spiritual friend of Yagyavra.
जयति प्रथमः पुंसां यस्य शब्दगुणं पदं परमं परमार्थज्ञैः सन्दृष्टमिव मध्यमम् तस्य यज्ञवराहस्य सम्बन्धी धर्मबान्धवः आख्यां श्रीपृथिवीन्द्राद्यां पण्डितान्तामवापयः तेनेह स्थापिता विष्णोः प्रभविष्णुरियं निमा भक्त्या भागवतार्येण सर्वशास्त्रार्थवेदिना.
In the image, the Lord Vishnu is shown with 4 arms. Facing the shrine is situated the Northern Library. Besides holy scriptures, all the worshipping material used to be kept here. elaborate and meticulous methods as laid down in the scriptures were used to perform the worship. The inscription of 967 AD says that the images of gods and the instruments were all decorated with gold, gems, and jewels. The utensils used for worshipping were made of silver and gold. Carved wood decorated the doors and ceilings. According to Indian scriptures, the Lord Vishnu incarnates himself on the earth whenever the evil becomes dominant and prevails upon good. As Lord Krishna, he killed the tyrant king Kans. This story from Sri Bhagavad Puran is depicted on the western door pediment of Southern Library. The Lord Krishna is shown in the palace, killing the tyrant king Kans. It was a prophecy that the king Kans would be killed by one of the children of Devaki, the sister of King Kans. Out of fear, Kans killed all the children of Devaki. The Lord Krishna, born as one of Devaki's children, was, however, saved, and according to prophecy killed Kans to destroy the evil on the earth. On the eastern door pediment of Northern Library is depicted